Alrighty, it is 9:43 a.m. on a Saturday here in October, and going to do a little bit of a adventure ride with the Hocking Valley Motorcycle Club, and going to ride with a couple folks here, Carla and I think his name's TJ, and going to kind of take it sort of mild. At least Carla and one other guy in IR. I think TJ might get into the harder stuff. Should be a lot of fun. Got my off-road setting on, which should mean it turns off a rear ABS. Still leaves some traction control on, but front ABS is still on. And I found that the off-road setting on this KTM 790 2019 does work really well in gravel roads and light hard pack kind of stuff. This will be some of the first times I've tried the Tractionator Adventures on the back and the Dual Venture on the front. Bought them at the Waylon Wayne weekend from Motaz, and they put them on for me, and they were quite a bit squirrely. The front in particular had a little bit of a death wobble to it for the first few hundred miles, and then it calmed down quite a bit. I also added a Scott stabilizer to the front and a BRS vibration dampening mount. That helped a lot, but I've not really ridden it in a little bit more aggressive conditions. I haven't really ridden it in loose gravel, not much, a little bit, but not much, or on hardpack. So everybody says that they're a great combination tire for that sort of thing. I'm looking forward to hearing what that, or experiencing what that's like, because I got these specifically to ride a little bit more of BDR style routes. What I'd like to get into today to just test this stuff is a little bit more of kind of like that Wayne National Forest, New Streetsville loop level of twin track. Don't want deep ruts, don't want mud. These will probably handle mud reasonably well, but this again is a 470 or 80 pound bike once you load it up with luggage. And that's over 200 pounds, 230 pounds more than a dirt bike. And so slinging this guy around is not really a thing, not for me, not at my 30-inch inseam and very medium level of strength at best. Looks like I've got 3 behind me, 2 in front of me. Got an account and keep an eye on everybody. All right, a little bit of slide there in the front. Running 33 pounds on the front and 36 on the back, so those are a little bit more highway pressures. Didn't really want to kind of air them down much on the way down, and kind of forgot to air them down a little bit up there at the opening. Although I'm not sure that dropping pressure on these tires makes a big difference. If it gets a little bit more gnarly, then maybe I'll drop the pressures down a bit to, I don't know, 30 or 25. I've got the Scott stabilizer set up for road conditions. I can dial it a little bit harder, a little bit softer if I need. Seems to be set well. I'm not getting any kind of wobble out of it. It is a beautiful day, and this is Hocking Hills, the Hocking Valley area. Fall colors, not quite as bright as they've been in previous years because it's been so alternately rainy and dry, and the sugars have not really had a chance to mature in the leaves to really bring the colors out when the temperatures change. It's a little bit muted, but still it's lovely, and the temperature's 55, which is perfect for the Badlands set that I've got on, and I've got one thermal layer underneath. Oh, I know this road. Yeah, we're right down here by Wayne National Forest. You could drop right into the trails. Off there to the left is actually part of the Dolly connector. Oh, now we're getting loose gravel. Front's starting to scroll a bit. Don't want to get too aggressive through here, especially since it's dusty and I cannot see shit. I think this is Williams Campground up here to the right. Yep, that's it. And to the left there, that's the connector that goes to Williams, or to from Williams into the rest of the trails. The guy who's leading is apparently a competitive enduro rider, like hard enduro rider. And he rides a big bike, kind of like a bat out of hell. So I'm not going to try to keep up with him, but I'm very appreciative that he's out front. There we go. Stand up for some nice cool air. I feel good. It's a mud cross. No. All right, the guys that did go down into that normal part, kind of the spicier part of the route, they came out and they laughed and said, "Oh yeah, you wouldn't have liked any of that." So, discretion is the better part of valor. She made a good call for both of us. We were just chit-chatting about how sometimes you just got to go with your gut. And when it tells you that you're having a day of a lot of drops, getting into even spicier stuff might not be a good idea. Sounds like it was. So all good. The group stayed together, looked after each other. Adventure bike riders and dirt bike riders are really a good group of folks. I'm really grateful to be able to hang with them if I can, as I can. And this seems like a real good cluster of riders to ride with, so I'm really happy. And it's a beautiful day. I'm out on my 790. Starting to get a little bit more used to these tires a bit. It's a lovely Saturday. Yeah, bike's starting to feel better now. I'm starting to loosen up and anticipate how it's going to move. It's still a big bike, but I'm starting to get used to the tires a little bit, especially the front.